Jon Moxley could return to WWE for one reason: revenge for Roman Reigns after brutal attack at Clash in Paris. Wrestling fans, the WWE Universe is still reeling after Clash in Paris. The unthinkable happened. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, the face of this era of WWE, was left lying, broken, and hospitalized after a vicious and merciless beatdown at the hands of Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. It wasn't just an attack, it was a statement. A brutal message that shook the very foundation of WWE. But what if I told you there's one man who could return to WWE for one reason only: revenge? That man? None other than Jon Moxley. Now, let's rewind. Before Moxley became the hardcore, unpredictable force tearing it up in AEW and across the wrestling world, he was Dean Ambrose. Alongside Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, he formed one of the most dominant factions in wrestling history, The Shield. Together, they took over WWE, breaking down barriers, rewriting history, and standing as brothers in arms against the entire roster. Yes, time and circumstances tore the Shield apart. Yes, Moxley walked away from WWE and forged his own bloody path. But here's the thing about true brotherhood: it never dies. And when Roman Reigns was stretchered out of Paris after the savage assault from Reed and Breakker, many fans began to wonder, could this be the moment that pulls Moxley back to WWE? Not for titles. Not for fame. Not for money. But for vengeance. Imagine the electricity if, on a random Monday Night Raw, the lights go out, and suddenly, Jon Moxley storms through the crowd, that wild look in his eyes, with a steel chair in one hand and fury in his heart. The crowd explodes, Reed and Breakker freeze, and Moxley makes it clear, you don't touch his brother and walk away unpunished. This wouldn't be about nostalgia. This wouldn't be about reviving the Shield. This would be about one thing only: revenge. And when Jon Moxley fights for revenge, he is the most dangerous man in all of professional wrestling. Think about the dream matches. Moxley vs. Bronson Reed in a street fight. Moxley vs. Bron Breakker in a last man standing match. Or better yet, a 2-on-1 handicap match where Moxley proves why he's the most unhinged competitor of his generation. This storyline practically writes itself, and the fans would eat up every second. WWE has shocked us before. We've seen forbidden doors creak open, we've seen legends return when nobody thought it was possible. So never say never when it comes to Jon Moxley stepping back into WWE. And if there was ever a reason that could make him do it, Roman Reigns' brutal attack at Clash in Paris might just be the spark. WrestleWire wants to know what you think. Should Jon Moxley return to WWE for this epic revenge storyline? Or should he stay away and let Roman fight his own battles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.